know if we can afford them. So Dan, tell the chat for people who don't know what happened. If you want to run down what happened yesterday.
My neighbor was complaining that some branches were passing through the above the wall to her property, and I went there with a machete to cut those branches, and I had to make a somewhat of a precise cut that I wasn't supposed to be using a machete for. I should be using shears, but I was lazy. Was holding the branch too close to the cutting place, and just hit my. I was holding the branch like this, and I don't know why people keep asking me why I didn't cut my index finger. I don't know why. Maybe out of reflex, I moved it, but I was holding it like this, so the blade caught my thumb here, and I think I opened a little bit my hand like this, and it caught like the tip of those two fingers, and it was like it cut them in half like a banana. And then you know when you get hurt and you do like this, ow! I did like this. And it splashed my face with blood. I didn't I didn't notice it. I only noticed it when I got to the hospital, and the doctor looked at me and asked, "Were you in a fight?" I was like, "No, it was a gardening accident." Well, why does he think I was in a fight? And then my mom took a picture of my face and showed me.
So did you cut the inside of your fingers? Is that how it happened?
Yeah, it was like it was a vertical cut on the fingers, and on the thumb it was on the outside. And the thumb was the worst because it hit the bone on the thumb. That was really dangerous. I could have lost movement in my thumb. I was very lucky. Very lucky.
Let's get some T's and P's for Dan Vasc. But he's going to be just fine. He's built different. He's a bro scientist.
It'd be good.
Bro scientists are built different.
Did I ever tell you about, I think I did tell you about it, when I got the dead guy's nerve implanted in my arm?
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have a cadaver nerve in my hand. So I had a piece of glass go into my wrist. I don't know if you can see that scar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much worse than
I had a piece of glass go in and it cut the nerve. And so like anytime you touch anywhere around here, it's still, even this is like 4 years ago, it is
what happened?
So
was it a car
sensitive.
accident or something?
It was just a piece of glass. There was like a something in the bathroom. There was like a glass vase, and I tried to grab it. When I grabbed it, it kind of punched into the wall, and the glass went into my wrist. And I put it off.
Just knocked it over, and you tried to catch it.
Yeah, and so I put it off for like 5 months or something like that. But eventually, my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, kind of sat on my arm. And I thought I was going to die. It was just, like the fucking nerve pain shot like up into my brain.
Oh,
and so I went to the doctor, and they looked at it, and they're like, yeah, the nerve is almost like completely severed. That's why you're getting all those feelings. It's like having a massive cavity, but in your wrist. And so like the only thing we could do is basically cut a section out, and then they take a nerve from a dead guy, a section of nerve from a dead guy, and they transplant it into your hand. And it's been 4 years, and I still get a lot of like ghost sensations and tingling, almost like dead arm in my thumb and stuff. But it's starting to get better.
Ghost of the guy.
He's just talking to me. You know what I mean? But it's pretty crazy,
hand, dude.
Nerves just grow,
bitch.
Nerves grow so slowly. They're so slow. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I have this
insane. You have a piece of another human being in you, and it's not in a gay way.
It's a perfect Harry Potter lightning bolt, which is fucking awesome.
That's cool. Bro, that's insane.
Yeah. I wish I had some cool stories like that. The only like real accident I've ever had, or injury, I broke both of my pinkies.
Ooh.
Playing
at the same time?
No. I don't remember which one I broke first, and I don't remember how I broke my right pinky. I don't know. I know how I broke my left pinky. I was playing football, and I went to go stiff arm a guy to push him away with a stiff arm when I was running the ball. And my pinky got caught in his face mask. And then when I fell down and got tackled, I didn't even notice at first. And I just looked at my hand because it kind of hurt. My pinky was going sideways. Like it was like this going out like this. Oof. So I imagine it was dislocated. So my pinky was like going out like this.
Ugh.
So I just grabbed it and I pushed it back, and it was fine. It stayed there normally, but then it started swelling up, and I went to the hospital, and the doctor said I likely dislocated it. And when I popped it back in, it broke when I put it back in.
Damn.
So, yeah.
So that was your worst sport injury?
Yeah. Or
that was your only broken bones?
Just my pinkies. Yep.
Just pinkies.
I've broken a bunch of bones.
Yeah,
I've broken 2 times each of my limbs. 2 times my right arm, 2 times my left arm, 2 times my right leg, 2 times my left leg.
Damn, dude.
In a variety of activities, like climbing trees, playing basketball.
Yeah.
Bunch of stuff.
I've never broken my legs. I think that one scares me the most. I tore the ligament that holds the arch to your foot, the les franc, when I was bull riding. I split my kneecap in half when I was snowboarding. I got a gnarly scar from that one. I love that one. And then I've broken this arm, radius and ulna, compound fracture. I've broken 4 ribs, and I've also broken my collarbones twice on this side and once on this side. These things are super fragile, dude.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was snowboarding.
Dude,
the other stuff was bull riding.
Your collarbone can only withstand like
isn't it like 8 pounds of pressure or something?
It's something crazy, like 15 pounds of pressure or less.
Yeah.
Like your collarbones are very fragile.
Yeah. I tried to hide one of them when I was on a dirt bike in New York, and I wasn't supposed to be there. I was living with my aunt after I got expelled from the school in Reno. I was living with my aunt, and I wasn't supposed to be out, but I bailed off a dirt bike, and I broke my collarbone, so I tried to hide it from her. I wore like a long sleeve shirt just because I had road rash all up my arm to my shoulder. And so I was hiding it, like not lifting my arm. And she's standing right in front of me. She goes, "Hey, can you get that glass from up top there?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And she grabs my other wrist and she goes, "Grab it." And so I had to reach up, and the bone went click up top because it popped against the other one. Oh my God, dude. It was some of the worst. That shit sucks. And they can't do anything for your collarbone. They'll put you in like this stupid harness, but they can't do anything.
They can't reset it. So what happens is it creates like an oval. So like your top bone will heal over the other one, and then your bottom one will heal up to it. So you wind up with like this massive round circle oval in your collarbone for how it heals.
It feels like this.
Reset it.
It's like up, flat, down. That's what this one feels like. Ugh.
Jesus.
It's nasty crap.
I did almost have a really bad gym injury. It was my chest, and it was like right here, like almost at my sternum. I just couldn't do dips. I think I've told Dan this story before. I couldn't do dips, and it was just excruciating pain, and it really felt like I was about to like really hurt myself when I was doing dips. So I went and I got like an ultrasound or something. I don't know if it was an ultrasound or maybe like an MRI, but they looked at my chest, and my pectoral muscle that connects to your sternum, one of the placements on the sternum, it was detaching, like tearing.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, you told me that.
It was tearing,
bro.
and I couldn't hit chest for like no joke, like 3 months, dude. Like,
bro, tearing out your pec is probably one of the worst injuries at the gym ever. There are some videos on YouTube of some guys tearing out their pecs, like both of them at the same time doing bench presses. It's like the chest does this.
Yep.
Just the pec
because it's all stretched.
Yeah, the pec goes from your sternum, and then it looks like it just like moves over underneath your armpit.
Yeah.
Oh God, damn, dude, that would hurt. I've seen those, like where you see a bicep pop or you see a calf pop. That is just so gnarly, bro.
Oh, bro.
I would not.
So I couldn't hit chest for like 3 months, dude. That sucked.
Jesus.
That sucked. Yeah. So
this is probably the worst injury of my entire life. I think it's this one. Thank God.
Yeah, good thing it's a
Thank
cut.
God.
Thank God, no nerve damage, dude. The nerve damage is the
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Oh, imagine not being able to play video games,
Yeah.
man. You need both your thumbs
Yeah,
to
I
hold a
couldn't play.
controller.
It was it pissed me off. It was
I'll be
the
like a
worst.
monkey without an opposable thumb.
Yeah, exactly.